Welcome back to Tom's Kitchen, and today we're cooking for my daughter's engagement party, and I believe she's having 50 people, so there's a lot of people to come. And here they are, the happy couple over here, and they're all smiling and looking very, very happy. So how are you today, Emer?
Hi Dad, I'm well.
Aaron, how are you?
I'm well, Tommy.
Good. Happy people.
Thanks Dad for doing all the cooking.
Why I like the disposable trays is they're very thin, and what happens here, they don't burn the food on the bottom until it's cooked on the top, because if you put in very heavy trays you intend to get this situation where the meat is actually burnt really on the bottom and it's not cooked on the top. So it's fantastic. They are fantastic for that. A lot of people would not think that how good they are in this manner, because you're dealing with a wood-fired oven. It's a totally different cooking scenario than your normal kitchen. Now we're cooking on a very high heat here today. You can see I have to drop the meat in very quickly and get my hand away, because it's about 500-600 degrees that we're cooking in. And I'm also cooking it very fast, because I've got for 150 people to cook for. So that's why I'm doing it in that way. This is a wonderful article here that I am pushing the dishes in. It's just fantastic because it's also a cleaner, and it'll pull the dishes in and out, and it's just absolutely brilliant. So it saves your hands from getting burnt. The idea of cooking in this manner, as I said before, is that you can cook for a great number of people. Now here the dishes are, and again I'm just opening the door so you can see the dishes, and these are just absolutely cooked to perfection. They're absolutely wonderful, and I'll just pull them out and let you see them. But they've been in for about, there they are now, 3 minutes in all, maybe 3.5 minutes, no more, and it's just absolutely, that is just perfection in cooking. You can't get better than that. And as I said, these tin foil, we call them disposable trays. You can do this sort of thing. And what I like about this is I have to wash them when I'm finished.
Now what I want to show you today is how you can cook for 150 people. Now it's very, very simple, and it's very easy. All we've got here, we've got 8 dishes, and we can put 8 dishes in the oven. So I've got 8 dishes, I've got 7 different dishes of meat and 1 of veg. Now I'm going to be using a lot of salads with this food today, so I'm only cooking a little bit of veg, but so if you could make 6 dishes and we say 2 of veggies, whatever way you want to do it. And another thing I want to say is, when you're putting in the dishes, wherever you've got a volume of meat, you can see there's a lot more meat in these steaks than there is, we say, in the diced chops. And what I'm going to do, they'll take a little bit more heat, so I can put them in first into the stronger heat. So there they're going, I'm going to put them straight in. And I've got my lamb chops. And my lamb chops, again you can see they're sparsely spread out. The oil can get around them, the heat can get around them, and they will cook absolutely beautiful. So it's the same thing, they need that little bit more heat, and we can push them straight in. Now I'm going to push these straight into the oven. And just push them in a bit. When you're using this gadget here, it's absolutely fantastic, because you're not there to burn yourself. And it's just absolutely brilliant. Oh, you can hear the dishes sizzling already. And now, for the top, I'm going to put the top shelf. I'm going to put another 2 meat dishes. One is diced pork, and the other is sausages. Now, it doesn't take that much heat to cook the sausages, so I'll put them straight in. So there I've closed up the doors, and what I'll wait between 3 and 4 minutes, and they will be absolutely cooked to perfection. Now, as I said before, it's only with a woody that you can do this type of cooking. You cannot do it with a concrete oven because it wouldn't hold the heat. So what's happened is here now, the fire has really died down. It's virtually died down to nothing. What's cooking the meat now is the actual brick. The actual brick is doing all the work. So you don't have to, in this manner, you don't have to worry about the food getting burnt, because it won't get burnt, because it's a radiated heat, it's going right through the food, and it's not a fire flame to burn it. So it's sensational what will come out. So we just got to wait now 2 or 3 minutes or 4 minutes, and then we'll have a look at it. And so now, here you can see how you can cook for 150 people with ease. Now here I've got my 7 dishes, and there's the veggies is still in the oven, and I mean, just I'll pluck another 7 in straight away. So every 10 minutes you can have 7 dishes coming out of your oven, or 8. And these dishes are just cooked. I wouldn't ask for anything better than this. I'm just totally delighted. We'll marinate them later on. I'll marinate them and we'll serve them lukewarm. We'll serve them like as a cold serve. But the meat that you're getting with this result is just magnificent. There's no other way you can get this sort of food. And one other point that I just would like to say as well, that cooking for my daughter's engagement for 150 people, I have probably saved $10,000. How good is that? That's to me pretty important, because I believe that to get a catering company in, they would be charging you $80 to $100 a head, and if you calculate that, I reckon I've saved about 10,000. So the Woody is such an important oven in the sense of what you can cook on it and how you can cook it and how much you can cook on it. People do not realise how good it is. And again, you cannot have a Woody without it being a brick or clay. So you must have a clay or brick oven to be able to do this type of cooking. Concrete will not do it for you because the heat drops too quickly, and you don't get the same results. So I hope you enjoy your party as much as I've enjoyed cooking mine.